Alright, I'm back, and the Blox Fruits teams have been busy. Since the 50 billion celebration wrapped up on October 4th, we've had two official things from the Blox Fruits team, one of which came just a couple hours ago, 12 hours before the official release, confirming some of our biggest speculations. Um, Other like fruit mutations, the control rework, and other rumors are all still like just what we will see in the morning tomorrow. So first thing we're gonna do is start out with the leaks. So this here on Reddit actually compiled everything we're going to need, all the leaks that happened. So big ups to that guy. So first we have the celestial fruit. It's here like we all these moves in the event, so like who knows if we're actually going to get this or if this is just going to be an admin exclusive. But they did go out of their way, or one of the devs went out of their way to show off the moves. And down here you can see we have the Divine Art fighting style just in someone's inventory for everyone to see. So again, who knows if that's going to be admin only or for everyone to use. Here you can see we have the fishing trophy. I think that's going to be a very exclusive item. I wonder if you're going to be able to trade it. That'd be cool. Try to get my hands on one if that's the case. And the admin holiday gifts. I think those are like um, for like Christmas and stuff, or like any re-event. But the big thing is we see in a new Kitsune skin, like a black, orange, and gray. It's gonna look super dope. Can't wait to see that in game. And this we already knew was happening. Orange Portal and Pink Portal are coming to the game probably in this new update that we're getting tomorrow. We could see we have the green pain skin. I want to say that's going to be admin only because they already released pain skins and it doesn't really make sense to keep dropping them. But this one would be envy if it does get released to the public. And then, of course, people have these speculations that the Oni fruit is going to be here pretty soon. I honestly think that is going to be a skin on its own. But since the celestial fruit is its own fruit, the Oni skin probably should be too, since that is the Red King's fruit. So here we can see the original concept for the celestial fruit. And on the next page, we see the original concept for the Oni fruit. Who knows how much of this will actually come to be. And this is a transformation. You could see that. So it looks like what they wanted to do was spawn a giant Oni behind you for the transformation, sort of like a puppet type of thing, which I think would be super interesting. Leaving your body super wide open and super vulnerable like that. I think it would be super cool to see, super unique too. Uh, Beast, this just turns into a giant Oni cloud while you fly. I actually like that, and it has an explosion. This will be a lot like the map flight where you sit on top of it, and it flies for a while. After a certain amount of time, it drops down and falls. Maybe this one can just keep flying straight, or just not have a time limit or whatever. Maybe you can't run into walls at all without it exploding. That'd be cool. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff they could do with that to differentiate it. Demon Breath. We're kind of working backwards here. But the Demon Breath C, super long range. I hope it'd be super long range. And just shoots a beam out, a beam of Demon Breath. It looks like it spawns like a demon in front of you first. Evil Chi Blast. Is that how you say it? Yeah, that's Chi, not Ki. So Evil Chi Blast. That one looks like you gather it, putting a hand up in the air, and then slam down to release it. Meteor Shower, that one just looks like you're throwing out a bunch of Oni things, but the name suggests it's like throwing a bunch of stuff down, so maybe it shoots up and straight down. I don't know. Demon Slash being the M1s, I'd assume. Oh no, that's Z taps. Oh yeah, because before M1s were like super. So I guess Z tap is just a Demon Slash that probably gets transferred into the M1. and then the Z holds turning into looks like just throwing a bunch of demon skulls, I guess, demon souls, instead of like a of them. I don't know. That's really cool though. And then we'll take a closer look at the celestial fruit. This one seems honestly a lot more basic. I think it might just be because um like everything just looks like kind of it's a bunch of blast, but I think it's just the art style that it is. We'll start with the transformation again. As you can see, it just kind of spawns like massive angel rings and like puts this big aura around you and gives you a big sword. I don't like this idea at all. It just seems like putting a bunch of effects on the screen for no real reason. The big sword idea, like it is cool, just kind of like a V4-esque transformation. But, you know, it's at the end of the day, it is just making you big with a lot of aura around you and a big sword. Kind of like how Buddha works, and no one likes how Buddha works. Alright, next we have the Celestial Blast. I guess this one's, well, it's all in Chinese or something like that. Oh no, that's not Chinese. That's just a weird font that I can't read. That definitely says tap. Okay, anyway, you have like a big blast ball. It seems massive because look how small the guy is here. And then for the Z plus V, I think is what that says, calls down this huge beam. I guess everything, all the moves, it looks like goes with the V attack. I'm not sure how that would work, but calls down, I guess like all of them set up something and then calls down like the big attack when you press V. I'm guessing that's how that would work. Um, yeah, but this just brings down a big beam. This brings down three big beams. This shoots a big blast. This has the big blast centered around you. And this just looks like rushing forward with a lance. And this looks like rushing forward with a bigger lance. I'm not entirely sure, maybe from the air or something. And then this just looks like, I don't know, like running real fast, maybe skipping across the floor. I'm not sure, but this concept I honestly think is pretty buns. It doesn't actually look like they did any of this for the actual celestial fruit from what I remember seeing in the events. Doesn't look like any of this actually made it in, but the overall idea did. So that's cool. That's pretty cool. All right. Next, we're going to go on to the official information, which, oh, I couldn't wait for it, honestly. I haven't read this yet, so we're going to go through it all and see what's up. I am so late, 2 weeks late to this one. All right. Knock twice if you dare. Issue 17. The seas have fallen silent after a long celebration, but not for long. As cold winds begin to sweep through the islands, residents are preparing to face something new. Eerie door-to-door happenings that are soon to appear across towns. Whispers tell of mysterious figures preparing to lurk behind their doors, waiting for brave visitors. Some greet travelers with candy and cheer, others invite them in for something far more sinister. Whatever the case, the season of fright is drawing near, and the seas will be alive with spooky festivities once more. Come join the chaos if you dare. Okay, so we're gonna have a trick-or-treating event. That is one thing that I knew. I didn't know they were gonna set it up so cool like that. Um, but it looks like we're gonna have something like this. Obviously, this isn't like a normal door. It's like this castle door type of thing. So obviously there's gonna be something like that, um, or maybe like a pumpkin on the door or something indicating that you can go knock on the door. I don't know if going inside will like just let you in the house or take you to a different dimension for something, but you're gonna get Halloween candies that'll most likely be the currency for the event to buy the cosmetics, buy everything that you want to get. And then something more sinister is probably like how you get the cosmetics and stuff, is doing like the random events that allow you to go inside the house or into whatever dimension it pulls you into. They've been really liking dimensions lately. Potion commotion. Oh, where do you even read first on these things? Okay. What started as a witch's sample experiment has quickly spiraled into the sea's newest obsession. Her strange Halloween potions that are brewed to test out new seasonal magic are now being thrown around like snowballs at the Windsor Castle. Oh, the Windsor Castle. Okay, that looks like the Snow Island to me, but okay. People are now hurling these new concoctions of bubbling brews at one another just to see what strange effects will take place. Some are simple, harmless pranks, such as random shrinking or expanding heads, while others can leave their victims injured. Wow, okay. That's a witch's sample experiment, and they're just throwing that around the town. Okay. The witch insists this was never her plan, but witnesses claim she's been watching from the sidelines, crackling away. Okay, so is this the witch? No, no, this isn't the witch. This is just someone throwing potions and stuff. Just they got it all strapped up. Wow, okay. No, that sounds super cool. I can't wait to see what happens with that, but um no, I want to see what new effects they have. This guy has like a fruit going on. These are just this guy's getting blown up. There's burning. There's all types of shit. Um, okay, so this is all happening at the castle. So we'll go check that out before we end the video. Something strange happening atop the frigid peaks of the snow mountain. Despite being the coldest time of year, the once icy slopes are beginning to thaw rapidly, leaving behind trails of steam and scorched earth. Investigators have found sections of snow completely missing, as if the frost has itself has vanished. The air around the area hums with heat, and the ground seems to tremble at times. Locals are beginning to wonder if nature is reacting to something or someone. Oh my god, new magma rework? New magma mutations, maybe? Because what do you mean, scorched earth? It's either flame or magma. Come on now. The air hums with heat. The ground is shaking. Come on. Come on. Like, let's get real. Alright, so that's what. So this is happening at the Windsor Castle, and this is happening on the Snowy Mountain. So we'll go check both those places out. Study in Mutations by Mysterious Scientist. Power grows with time, but time is a patient teacher. My latest experiments aim to accelerate the influence of power by manipulating the essence within certain fruits. I've discovered a method to reshape their behavior without changing their core identity, and the results are remarkable. Familiar abilities expressed in new forms, adjusting strengths and subtle differences in how power flows throughout the body. These aren't new creations, but mutations. They are refined deviations born from deliberate interference. Some exhibit in some exhibit increased resilience, while others show newfound aggression, each carrying traces of what they once were. The process is still unstable, but progress is progress. Whether these mutations are improvements or corruptions, only time will tell. Have a happy Halloween and stay safe. You never know who might be behind that door. That is huge. And obviously, we have the leopard fruit here getting its tiger. I wonder if it's going to be tiger mutation, or like, is it going to be a whole rework? I'm pretty sure it's going to be a rework, because what we're going to talk about in a minute. But I wonder if it's going to get like, if leopard's staying in and the rework is through this mutation, turning it into tiger, or otherwise. We'll see. Next, we have the ice fruit back there and the flame fruit, which conveniently has the snowy mountain and burning. So one of those got to change, right? I'm thinking the flame fruit will get an update soon, but this has to be flame or magma, because I mean, with it being down here, that makes me think it's more flame. But flame also got its icon updated not too long ago, so I think they've been working on this for a while. I think the flame fruit's gonna get it. But that's just speculation. But next thing, so this like the official that we got in a while. This was a couple weeks ago, right? But just today, we've had people all week, right, saying, oh, the new rework's going to be called Tiger. I've seen it in the files, but it wasn't confirmed until today. This premieres in 5 hours. Jesus Christ. I'm literally going to be starting class when this showcases, but sadly I won't be able to like watch it with you guys and stream it and all that, but I will be watching it. I will have my video prepared the moment I get home. Um, yeah, no, this is gonna be pretty huge. And then after the update, after this showcase comes out, we have the update tonight, literally tonight. So, um, yeah, I will see you guys in a few hours. We'll see what's up with the video. I'll probably do a live stream. I know for a fact I'm doing one Friday morning. I will most likely do a live stream tonight as well, just to cover the thing without having to like do anything. Outside of that, yep. Oh, right. To check. Oh yeah, we have been AFK for a while, so I did want to check before getting off. Wanted to check if anything was going on here. Right. Doesn't look like there's any changes in the map just yet. Nothing going on at the Snow Island. Everyone's just sitting how they usually do. Maybe over here. It doesn't look like any cosmetic changes have happened anywhere in the map yet, which is cool. You can't expect all this stuff to happen straight out the gate like it did with the Dragon rework and the updates prepping for that. You can't expect all that all the time. But yeah, there's no changes here. These are probably still all the same. They sure are. Yeah, no, they need to take away invisible walls. I think that's so stupid. Cause how is anyone supposed to know that was back there, dude? I mean, I could stumble on it real easy. Alright. Other than that, I wanted to check if we'll look globally. What's that one guy's name? I wanted to check the dev's like username. Game 43, that is what it was. Alright, let's see what he's showcasing. He's showcasing all the same stuff. 46 swords now. I'm guessing those are all the new admin ones. A million fragments. I never got up that high, I don't think. Fucking so much money too. I'm on the way, don't even worry about it. Yeah, but he literally just got all the stuff. I feel like my stuff is more impressive from what's showing, other than the Oni fruit itself. Yeah, he's got me beat there, but what do you expect? And I believe it should just be rip and draw. Just like that, right? No? Oh, it's because I'm searching the server. And Rip Indra probably doesn't have anything different either. Yeah, he's got his admin gift, Celestial Fruit, and Celestial Pain. He's really flexing that. Permanent Fruits owned, all of them, of course. Maxed out money, of course. I don't even know if that's maxed out. I think my game had more money than him. He has more fragments than my game. First joined was May 16th, 2021. Coolio. And he even has the Divine Art active. Lucky guy, lucky guy. That's all I'll show off for today. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.